Hey there, I'm Alex, the founder of Twilanswer. I created Twilanswer because I ran into an issue when I was using Front to run my business. Like many teams, I used Front's Twilio integration for SMS, and that worked great, until I started having some customers try to call my Twilio number to receive additional support. The calls would usually disconnect, leaving them frustrated, and us totally unaware that they tried to call us. We eventually figured out how to play messages for callers, but calls were still happening completely outside of our system. This meant we had no visibility, no tracking, and most importantly, no way to follow up properly. That's exactly why I built Twilanswer. With Twilanswer, you can take that same Twilio phone number that you're using for Front, set up call forwarding, voicemail, and notifications back to Front so that your entire team has a complete view on every customer interaction, whether it happens over SMS or a phone call. In this video, I'll show you exactly how Twilanswer integrates with Front and how you can use it to make sure no customer call goes unnoticed. Let's say I'm handling a customer inquiry over SMS. They mentioned that they're going to try and call me. Luckily, they did, but here's the problem. If they hadn't, we would have had no idea that this call existed. It's not going to show up anywhere in Front, and we would have no idea that this customer had some kind of a problem or a question. This is where Twilanswer comes in to save the day. You'll need to create an account, and then the next step is to connect Twilanswer to Front. Head over to the Channels tab, select Add Channel, pick Front from the drop-down list, enter a nickname so that you can remember this channel, and then copy that API key here. Click Save, and then you'll see that the channel is in inactive status. It'll be this way until we finish the setup in Front. Now let's switch over to Front. Go to Settings, Channels, and click Connect under Twilanswer. You want to give a short description in Front, and then paste the API key that we got from Twilanswer. Go to the next page and select the inbox that you want to route your call notifications to. And once we're done with that, we're all connected. If you go back to Twilanswer and reload the page, you should see that the channel now has a status of active. The last step is that we'll set up a call route in Twilanswer. This is where we define what happens when someone calls our Twilio number. You could set custom day time rules if you like forwarding calls during business hours or sending them to a custom voicemail after hours, but for now I'll keep it simple. Next, we select our call action, which gives us a couple of options. We could forward it to another phone number, we could send those calls to voicemail, or we could play a message for our users. And then lastly, we set up our notification. This is where we'll want to select that Front channel that we just set up, and then we click Save and we're all good. Here's what'll happen when someone calls my number now. Instead of being disconnected, they'll hear our custom answering message, and we'll be notified right away in Front alongside our other conversations. Even better, it'll use the same Front contact, so you can easily switch between text and voice-based conversations without losing context. There's a link to view the call details, and this is where I could play back a voicemail if the customer had left one. With Twilanswer, every call is captured, logged, and accessible inside of Front, just like SMS. No more disconnected calls or missed conversations, just a seamless way to manage all your customer conversations in one place. Ready to connect Twilanswer to your Front inbox? You can get started today and set it up in just a few minutes. Head over to twilanswer.com.